So these will be the steps for practicing 2-octave arpeggios. There will be 5 steps. So in theory, you could learn a new arpeggio every 5 to 6 weeks. Trying to get through all of these by the end of book 4 is the goal. I'm going to set my metronome to 60. And step 1 is just to find the pitches. So I'm going to play a pitch during one click and then rest and find the next one. I'm also going to make sure my notes are staccato, so I have plenty of time to get my finger ready. Oh, I'm doing the A series. Ready? 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 See how I get my bow and my finger ready as fast as possible. Very good. So I'm just going to demo one bar. Then step 2 are rivets. It just speeds up your bow a little bit, so you're just moving faster. Same rhythm though. So it's ready, ready, bow. Etc. The same thing is true when you get to the 16th note arpeggios. Step 3 is groups. So 3 eighth notes will be 3 quarters plus a quarter rest. Stop. Stop. Ready. And the 4 16th notes would be 4 quarters. You shouldn't need to add rests, but if you want to, you could between each group. Step 4 is quick, quick, slow. So instead of playing the eighth notes as quarters, you'll play 2 quarters plus 2 eighths plus a quarter. And the 16th notes would be eighth notes without a rest or with a rest. Rest. All right. And then the 5th step is as written with an added rest between groups. So the 3 eighth note groups will fit into a beat, triplet style, and the 16th notes will fit 4 in a beat. So the triplets are set. I'm making sure that I hear the click right after I finish playing. This is too slow. In other words, right? And then the 16th notes would be wait, wait, wait. All right? Now at this point, you're ready for stage 6, which is 6 by 6, meaning you play it 6 times looking at it and 6 times not looking at it. And that way you'll memorize it. We're going to do 1 bar at a time. At this point, I recommend starting at the last arpeggio and working backwards, and then doing 1 bar a day, or 2 bars a day if you can, if you have the time for it, so that you end up reviewing the hardest ones the most times. So that means I would start with the A dominant 7th. And I would do that 6 times looking at the music, 6 times not looking at the music. Then the next day, I would see if I could play it from memory. And then I would do 6 by 6 on the A diminished 7th. And then once I memorized it, I would put them together. Right? And working backwards like this means that I'm going to be extremely confident when it comes to the hard part. Each day you add another arpeggio. You could do dominant 7th for one day, add the diminished 7th the next, and then because those are the hardest, I would do 1 a day, and then do the D minor, D major, because they're similar. And then you could do the F sharp minor, and then you could do A major, A minor. And then you'd be ready for your lesson. Thanks.